Spooktacular greetings, Etsy ghouls and goblins. Are you ready to conjure up some frightful sales this Halloween season? Today we're diving into 10 of the hottest Halloween Etsy trends for 2024, and some of them are not going to be what you expect. So grab your pumpkin spice latte and get ready for some wickedly awesome inspiration. Now I know what you're thinking. Halloween? I haven't even lit off my 4th of July fireworks yet, Angel. But trust me, listing your Halloween products at least 3 to 4 months in advance is crucial because this gives Etsy a chance to give your listings a quality score, so it better understands who to show your listings to, which helps you to rank higher in search results, in addition to giving you valuable time to double down on whatever is working for you. For example, if you notice that a particular design is selling well in August, you would have time to create different variations of that design, or simply put that same best-selling design on other relevant products. This is a really important strategy that the top sellers on Etsy use to help scale their businesses. So if you want to be ahead of the game, I would start listing now. Going on to eRank, I can see that searches for Halloween starts to increase beginning in July, which is when I noticed this niche picking up in my own shops. In fact, as a rule of thumb, if you sell in event-based niches like holidays, you should always be listing 3 to 4 months ahead. So for example, in January and February, you should be listing for spring and summer niches like Mother's Day and Father's Day. Listing too close to the actual event is a mistake that a lot of new Etsy sellers make. And make sure you stick around because as an added bonus, I'm also going to be doing a step-by-step tutorial in one of the top Etsy niches this fall, which means this is a unique opportunity for new Etsy sellers because you won't be competing with any of the listings from last year. And by the way, if you like high value, no fluff content that helps you stay ahead, stay informed, and stay inspired, be sure to subscribe for more videos. Now let's get spooky. So after hours of analyzing current Etsy trends, bestseller badges, FREEBIE and eRank research, competitor research on Etsy, scouring through trending pins on Pinterest, and top US retailers like Amazon and Walmart, who by the way spend millions of dollars on trend research because they want to be selling what everyone's looking for, here are the top styles and trends to stock your shops with. The first style that is absolutely going to dominate Etsy this Halloween season, I'll describe as nostalgic haunts, or vintage Halloween. Building on the general trend for vintage aesthetics, Halloween 2024 is going to see a surge in vintage-inspired designs. Think muted color palettes, classic Halloween imagery such as black cats, jack-o'-lanterns, and witches with a retro twist. Consider incorporating elements like vintage advertising aesthetics by repurposing vintage Halloween product packaging or advertisements with spooky typeface and illustrations, or Victorian engravings with detailed engravings of skeletons, ghosts, and haunted mansions. I just recently released a video about how to add a grunge texture effect to your designs, so I'll be sure to link that below. All right, pop quiz time. Comment below if you know which year the original Dracula was released. Is it A, 1922, B, 1931, or C, 1945? Let's see how many horror buffs we have out there. For number 2, we need to call of our 90s kids and early 2000 teens. Get ready to dust off your butterfly clips and resurrect your Tamagotchi obsession, because Y2K is spectacularly trending this Halloween season. Here's why. 90s and 2000 nostalgia is booming. From fashion to music, there's a major resurgence of interest in all things Y2K. Halloween is a perfect time to capitalize on this trend with a retro twist. To embrace this aesthetic, use vibrant neons, metallic, and chunky glitter reminiscent of the Y2K era. Incorporate playful bubble fonts, chunky block letters, and anything that screams retro. For graphics, think smiley faces, yin-yang symbols, peace signs, alien heads, and classic characters. For trend number 3, expect dark academia to take a spooky turn this year. The ever-popular dark academia trend will likely find its way into Halloween this year. Think rich jewel tones, gothic fonts, and imagery like ravens, libraries overflowing with spooky tones, and celestial elements with a dark twist and a touch of mystery. Think Edgar Allan Poe and other dark literature to inspire your designs. Number 4 is funny inflation-inspired apparel and costumes. One thing I've learned about selling on e-commerce is the importance of meeting people exactly where they're at, as people enjoy engaging with current events in a relatable way. Often the most popular topics covered in the news, and what's constantly in people's minds, is what will be trending in search results, even on platforms like Etsy. And inflation is definitely one of those hot topics right now, so expect to see that reflected in Halloween trends this year. For number 5, hold your ballots. Election-themed Halloween items will be a hit with customers this year. With the upcoming 2024 presidential election season fast approaching with Halloween taking place just prior to the election, I would expect to see politically inspired designs trending, including in the Halloween niche. Think funny political slogans or puns, spoofing famous political debates, and iconic graphics of political figures and voting imagery. Number 6, I'll call brews and booze, calling all potion masters and herbal healers. This Halloween, the apothecary design trend is brewing up a storm on Etsy. Think natural and mysterious vibes. Your design should conjure up images of bubbling concoctions, mysterious ingredients, and a touch of the unknown. From apothecary jars filled with candy to t-shirts adorned with spooky herb labels, the apothecary theme offers a treasure trove of creative possibilities for your shops. Think vintage botanical illustrations with a Halloween twist, labels for batwing soup or witch's brew, and illustrations of spooky apothecary ingredients. Coming in at number 7, plan on cozying up with spooks. Cottagecore goes creepy this Halloween on Etsy. This year, expect a chilling twist on the ever-popular cottagecore trend on Etsy. Here's why. Think nostalgia meets spooktacular. Cottagecore's charm, combined with a touch of Halloween whimsy, creates a unique aesthetic, perfect for those who love cozy vibes with a dash of darkness. From pumpkins adorned with delicate floral patterns to watercolor illustrations of ghosts flittering through a pumpkin patch, you can maintain the calming essence of cottagecore with muted greens, browns, and creams, and then introduce pops of Halloween colors like orange, purple, and black, but in a subtle and tasteful spooky way. For motifs, think classic cottagecore imagery like mushrooms, flowers, and herbs, but incorporate spooky elements like glowing eyes, cobwebs, or jack-o'-lantern features. In this niche, the haunts are friendly rather than scary and often feature friendly ghosts, playful black cats, or whimsical witches brewing potions. I have previously covered how to leverage AI to create trending cottagecore designs, which I'll link for you below. Howdy, partner! Saddle up for a spooktacular Western Halloween on Etsy this year. This Halloween, mosey on over to a trend that's rootin' tootin' its way onto Etsy. Western Halloween. Get ready for a spooky showdown by combining the chilly atmosphere of haunted ghost towns with a classic Western imagery for a unique Wild West aesthetic. Think haunted saloon style, featuring classic Halloween images like skeleton cowboys. Move over basic fonts, because for trend number 9, spooky lettering and embroidery will be haunting Etsy this year. Expect to see a rise in spooky fonts, patterned text designs, and embroidery text and graphics on Etsy. The coquette Halloween trend haunts Etsy this fall, or coquette meets Halloween. The coquette aesthetic is casting a spell on Etsy this Halloween, and it's a perfect recipe for enchanting sales. And I've already seen ample evidence that this is going to be trending because there are already items on Etsy with bestseller badges that are incorporating this trend. Because this trend only really emerged on Etsy in the last several months. Think lace, bows, and hearts with a touch of spiderwebs, moons, and spooky cute creatures, as well as designs featuring pastel pumpkins adorned with delicate lace bows and spiderwebs. There are so many fun ways to design for this niche, such as a collage of related graphics, or larger statement bows or coquettish designs. Next, we're going to head on over to Kittl. You can try Kittl for free, or sign into your account. Now you can actually start by searching for their templates. So for example, I can search for Halloween and see if there's anything I like there. I can also be a bit more specific and search for retro Halloween designs, or vintage templates, or even Western templates. And then once you find one you like, it's fully customizable. So I can go in and change the text, for example. Or if you just want to create a completely original design, you can go to New Project. I'll be creating this for a print-on-demand design, so I'm going to use Printify's t-shirts. Now, typically I would source my graphics for this type of design from right within Kittl by searching their elements or graphics, or on a website like Creative Fabrica. However, because this is such a new niche, there really isn't very much to choose from, so I'm going to show you how to leverage AI to create a design that no one else has. So in my Kittl project, I'm going to navigate to Kittl AI, and I'm going to make this 9x16. In the prompt area, I typed, create a coquette-inspired watercolor Halloween bow incorporating Halloween graphics. Make the design whimsical and feminine, but also spooky. And let's see what we create. What? Do you guys see this? This is awesome. This is like so much cooler than anything that's on Etsy right now. I'm impressed. This is the Kittl. You have really outdid yourself with your AI generator. I'm impressed. So now I'm going to make this a bit larger. Now I'm ready to place my design on a product on Printify. As far as adding color variants, I don't recommend adding a ton because you don't want to overwhelm your customers with different choices. But ash is very popular. Dark heather would look really good with this. Sand is very popular right now on Etsy. Orange for Halloween, as well as green and purple. And then select Save Product. Then you can go through and fill out your product description, including your title, your description, fill out your prices, and then you're ready to publish this to your Etsy shop. I want to share one last bonus trend with you. I'll call this one the Stranger Things effect. With season 5 looming large, expect resurgence in 80s aesthetics like bicycles, walkie-talkies, and elements from the upside down like reflective spooky scenery. Remember to never infringe on copyright or trademarks. I would just stick to very general 80s themed type of aesthetics, and I don't recommend adding anything that would be considered fringe or risky to your shops. We are working really hard to create a sustainable business, so never risk it all for a few quick sales. Now, my list of trend predictions is not exhaustive, as I saw other trends emerging as well. So comment below with your own trend predictions for this Halloween season. And if there are any design styles that I mentioned in the video that you would like me to do a deep dive in with a tutorial, Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe because I'll also be sharing the top 10 print-on-demand products that I predict will be flying off the shelves this spooky season. And some of these products are new print-on-demand products that I have not seen anyone talking about, and they are going to be huge because not only are they high search, but many of them are also lower competition. So be on the lookout for that upcoming video. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. Let me know if you did by commenting below with some of your favorite Halloween emojis, or simply sharing what you're planning on adding to your shops this Halloween season. Up next is a trend and design tutorial playlist that no one else is talking about. See you all there. Until next time, stay spooky.